Yes, fight fans, body and mind sports, welcome. You are fully appreciated if you are here for another session of boxing talk, my people. And in this round, my guys, this round, you most probably guessed what I'm going to be talking about. Of course, Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev in the undisputed light heavyweight clash, my guys, taking place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in the Kingdom Arena, part of the Riyadh season fight card, the main event actually. And Turki Al Sheikh once again delivers a brilliant main event and fight card. Also, I've already done my analysis on on the fight card and the main event, and made my predictions in each case who I believe is going to win. But let me just go through Artur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol once more, not in depth, but again, just just stand on my previous prediction, my guys, which is that Bivol will come away with the win via unanimous decision, was my previous prediction. However, I do also see him win by stoppage, guys, and maybe this might come as a surprise to most of you guys, because Beterbiev has shown that he has a very strong granite chin, guys, and he's shown it consistently despite the fact that he has been dropped, my guys. And well, that would happen to a fighter like Beterbiev. I mean, he's very adventurous when in the ring, when going for his KOs. He likes to bob and weave and get on the inside, yeah, you would get caught now and again with some hooks, with some hard punches that will drop him. But each time when he has been dropped, he has always gotten up. I've actually seen him get dropped twice. I can't remember which other fighter, but one of the fighters I know that dropped him was in fact Liam Johnson, guys, and that was more in the first half of his career, my guys. But let's look at both fighters quickly, starting with Beterbiev. Of course, as I've mentioned, he's got a granite chin, my guys, and a beard to go on top of it, so extra protection there. And then we got he's a puncher, man. He can break rocks with his fist. 20 KOs in 20 fights, undefeated fighter, my guy. 100% record in every way you want to look at it. So yeah, we got that. Also his power, and we got his boxing ability. The man can move, my guy. I mean, he's got good foot movement, he's got good head movement, and a good high guard to go with it also. So defensively, very responsible, despite the fact that he's more risky in his approach in trying to get that knockout. You can look at that in a sense, the same as you would look at Javante Tank Davis. Very great, very great in defense, but also when he needs to come forward, he would take the risk to get hit in order to deliver that knockout punch, my guys. And so yeah, and then we got Beterbiev, again, great IQ, man, and a good engine, guys. Good engine, very relentless. He's a come forward fighter. And then on the other side, we got Bivol, who is a more of a defensive minded fighter, doesn't take as much risks. More of a defensive fighter, does not take as much risks, fight mostly mid-range and outside range. I've noticed that about him. Most of his punches are straight punches, even his power punches. He doesn't hook that much. Both fighters in fact don't go to the body that much, but Bivol is a headhunter, guys, and so is Beterbiev. But again, Bivol has got the better footwork, I believe, more technical of a boxer, more defensive minded, doesn't keep his head on the line. So great upper body movement as well as great foot movement. Again, we have a great, brilliant IQ, boxing IQ on our hands. But who is going to win? My guy, Bivol, has 23 fights, 23 wins, 12 of those wins coming via KO. So another undefeated fighter. But looking at his KO ratio to wins, only 12 KOs, you might think the man does not know how to punch, but you would be wrong. In fact, in his very last fight against Malik Zinad, he stopped Zinad by he stopped Zinad, my guy, in that fight. And also in the earlier stages of Bivol's career, he's never fought any slouches, to tell you the truth. He's always been against quality opponents, and he has always come up on top, my guy, my people. In fact, in the earlier side of his career, he came through with 11 straight stoppages before he started slowing down, and then came and to give us 9 fights that went to a whole 12 rounds, my people. I think that when the quality of his opponents became a bit more, more difficult, I won't say more difficult, but when the quality of his opponents increased, when the ring IQ of his opponents were more equal in his own, he kind of like put more into his game to try to outthink them, rather than try to just rush them and take the big risk of getting them out there. And like I said, he's not much of a risk taker, but if he does have to take risk, believe me, he will go in there and try to take you out like he did Malik Zinad, who in their fight was just pissing and Bivol off, to tell you the truth. And Bivol just had enough and thought, you know what, yeah, you're out of here, you are out of here. And that is what happened. Well, anyway, with that said, who do I think is going to win? Stylistically, I prefer the style of Bivol. I think is more of a beauty to watch. The style of Beterbiev seems crude. Seems a bit more crude. He's more forceful in his way, way more forceful. Like I said, he would take 3 to deliver that one that will take you out. And yeah, but both fighters really good boxers regardless. And I think Bivol can KO Beterbiev. Do not get it twisted. If he sits down on his punches, he can take Beterbiev out. Beterbiev looks like the stronger physically of the two, but Bivol too is very strong, and he showed that in his fight against Zerdo Ramirez, who's a very big light heavyweight. And then against Saul Canelo Alvarez, who although stepped up a weight class, believe me, it's only just one weight class, guys, and Canelo is very strong and sturdy, guys. Canelo moving up to light heavyweight was like Crawford moving up from welterweight to junior welterweight to challenge Israel Madrimov, and Crawford came away with that win via a good margin, unanimous decision. And it's not like Canelo, that was his first time at light heavyweight. He actually got a title in there before against Kovalev. So there you go. The credit has to be given to Bivol. He is a strong fighter, and in fact he showed that he is much stronger than Saul Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. So yeah, I don't think that I think that Beterbiev will be able to get on the inside like he normally does. Bivol won't always be able to get him off, but he will do a whole lot better than Beterbiev's previous opponents. And I think I hope Bivol has a chin. I think he has a chin, I think he has a chin, but I know Beterbiev most definitely has a great chin and a good beard to go on top. But check it out though. I still think Bivol comes away with the win, guys, just off his boxing ability and his power, is hidden power, guys. I think, yeah, he will get the win. And is the younger, more fresher fighter. I've seen Beterbiev get tired before, especially in the yard fight. I saw yard punches getting to him and slowing him down. And if yard can do it, I believe Bivol can do it too. So with that said, I'm going for Bivol for either KO or unanimous decision, my guys. If Bivol does, however, win though, I believe he only wins by stoppage. I can't see him beating Bivol with his boxing ability alone. 12 rounds? Nah, I don't think. If the fight goes 12 rounds, nah, in fact, I don't see Beterbiev winning in via decision. It's not going to happen. I don't see it happening at all. Well, anyway, what will happen after though? If to say if Beterbiev wins, well, he's hinted that he might move up to cruiserweight, and Usyk, who is a heavyweight, has hinted that he will move down to cruiserweight too at some point. And you know, at cruiserweight, we already have Jai Apatai operating there, dominating. You know, so yeah, it's gonna be exciting if he moves up. Finally, Jai Apatai will have two great people there that would challenge his straight up domination in the division. There's no one in the division to test him. So if Beterbiev and Usyk arrive in the division, well, he will have competition in his hands like he has been looking for. Like I said, he's always been interested in getting a fight with Usyk, and he believes his abilities may well could upset Usyk. And then we've got Beterbiev, who in the amateurs has dropped Usyk before with a body shot and has beaten him in the amateurs before. So that would be a very intriguing match to see. Of course, it will just make the cruiserweight a much more competitive division. And also with the coming, if Usyk does drop down in weight class, yeah, well, he'll be coming down with the name and of course the big money fights, my people. So yeah, that is how I see it so far. Sorry people, there's something wrong with my lighting there. So upsetting. But anyway, what if Beterbiev decides that he is going to stick at light heavyweight? Well, actually, before I go there, if Beterbiev does go to cruiserweight, that would also mean that he would have to drop the titles. And obviously we got the interim champions. We got David Benavidez, who is the WBC interim champion. We got David Morrell, #1 contender to the WBA title. And then we got Joshua Buatsi, who is interim champion for the WBO title. So that means that the titles once more will be fragmented and not be united if Beterbiev was to win and move up. So maybe finally we can get Buatsi versus Anthony Yard, like we've been looking for. Buatsi was actually supposed to fight Anthony Yard for the interim WBO title, but instead Willie Hutchinson stepped in due to Anthony Yard refusing that challenge, my guys. And I think it had something to do with his contract with Frank Warren and him asking for more money. But I don't really know the full in and ins of that. But so I'll just stay clear of what I don't really know. But you know, yeah, we could get a chance of Buatsi and Anthony Yard if Beterbiev is to move up and the belts left fragmented, my guys. And again, we could get Benavidez or Morel fighting, maybe a rematch for the titles. Maybe a rematch for the titles. You never know. Maybe a rematch. But not even a rematch, because they're fighting in January, guys. Yeah. So it could be a title fight, my people. Yeah. Could be a title fight. If Beterbiev was to win and the belts left behind fragmented, it may well be a title fight. My guys, why didn't I see that before? But I see it now. Because yeah, David Morrell and Benavidez are actually fighting in January. I believe it is the 25th. So if the WBC or the WBA allows it, or maybe for the first time, you could throw in two titles in one fight, in one go, and make it a unification bout straight off the baton. I mean, yeah, straight off, you could just make it a unification fight. Throw the WBA in there, because Morrell is #1 contender for the WBA title, and throw in the WBC because Benavidez is interim champion for the WBC, so you can throw that in there. It could happen for the first time. It's just an idea. Maybe it's happened before and I don't know, but that is an idea anyway. And yeah, we also could have of course any of the interim champions going against one another for the fragmented titles. But if Beterbiev chooses to remain, then of course I believe most likely, if Benavidez wins, he might be fighting David Benavidez, guys, for the title, to retain the titles. And Canelo has never shown interest in fighting Beterbiev, but Beterbiev also has said out and out he's not interested in fighting Saul Canelo Alvarez at all, because Canelo Alvarez does not fight at light heavyweight and also does not have a title, and he's not interested in going for Canelo's Alvarez's titles in the division below either. That is of no interest to him. However, if Bivol was to come away as undisputed, well, the Canelo fight may well happen. He has told Saul Canelo Alvarez to stop talking and go talk to Eddie Hearn if he really wants the fight to happen. But do you know what? Yeah, negotiations before fell apart after their first fight, and they went into talks to have a possible rematch. Well, the story behind it is that Beterbiev wanted to have the rematch at 168. He wanted to grab Canelo's titles, but Saul Canelo Alvarez, he wasn't having that. He wants a title at 175, my guy. So yeah, he's looking for a title grab versus Bivol, my guys, my people. But whether Bivol will finally agree to that, I don't know. But it is a big money fight. Maybe he could do with Canelo what Canelo was doing with Turkey Al Sheikh and say, do you know what? Yeah, give me 150 million or some absurd amount of money there. Let's see how Canelo likes it, being done to him. So yeah, Canelo did ask for 200 million to fight Benavidez, and then asked for 150 to fight Crawford. So maybe Bivol can ask for all-time career high. Who knows? He just might well get it, my guys. Also, if Bivol comes out as undisputed, it could be fighting Benavidez. Also, that's another big fight. Or maybe Joshua Buatsi, or Buatsi and Yard can fight to as in an eliminator to who could face Bivol or Beterbiev next. I mean, Buatsi has shown interest. He said that after Bivol and after Bivol and Beterbiev get their fight done, and well, they might not go into another fight straight away. So that leaves time open for him and Anthony Yard to get at one another if Yard is truly still interested in taking a fight with him. So there's still an opportunity there for Yard to get in the mix. Yard, who right now strangely is with Boxer, and that is Ben Shalom's Boxer, my guys. So he's no longer with Queensbury Promotions. I did think that Anthony Yard was a free agent, but it doesn't seem like it at the moment. He's got his next fight at the couple box park, you know, which is just 2 minutes from here. 2 minutes from here, guys. Not far from here. I live in Stratford, so it's not far from here at all. That is in Queen Elizabeth Park, my guys. So who is fighting? I do not know. All I know is that it's gonna be on the card of the Dan Aziz and what's his name? Yeah, and O'Hara Davis and fight card. What is the date? That's kind of left my memory right now. I don't know. You might have to look. You might have to look for that yourself, but it's definitely sometime towards the end of the year, my guys, my people. But who is Anthony Yard gonna fight in that occasion though? It's not really been named, so I don't really know who at the moment. Maybe it's gonna transpire later, but to tell you the truth, if it does, it's not gonna be any big name, to tell you the truth. Couple box park. I mean, not heard of any big fights happening there. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for you on this session. If you can catch me right here next time on Body and Mind Sports. But before you leave, my people, do like, do share, and subscribe, and of course drop your comments below. And as always, my people, stay super blessed, my people.